This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
Building your child's financial future starts earlier than you think, and it starts with Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union. With the Kids Credit Union, families can take simple, achievable steps today that lead to big outcomes tomorrow. We believe small, consistent saving habits build confidence, responsibility, and lifelong financial stability. Your child could graduate with up to $10,000 to kickstart their future. We're more than a bank. We're a long-term partner in your child's life. Stop by your local branch today and let's start their journey together.
CCS Sportscast. This week there's been a lot of sports happening. NBA playoffs just kicked off. We'll be talking about NBA playoffs, recapping the entire Bills draft, rounds 1 through 7, and then we'll have Kresge on at the end, once again, talk about Sabres, their first round, how they beat the Bruins. And to start, we will be talking about NBA playoffs. So the first round of the playoffs is what we're covering today, and then I'll predict the second round. So the first series we're going to talk about is the Thunder-Sun series. So OKC will sweep in this one. In the most recent game, Game 4, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 31 points. So he's definitely a key contributor, obviously, on the OKC, reigning MVP, the favorite to win this year's MVP. He had 31, 2 and 8 on the game, 8 assists. Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein, 12 rebounds apiece, and they beat the Suns 131 to 122. So Thunder advanced. They'll play the Lakers and in the Lakers series. Lakers win 4-2. Lakers in Game 6. Austin Reeves come back in Game 5. Luka Doncic out for this series and mostly for the next series against OKC. In Game 6, they win 98-78. LeBron James, for his age, in this series, he's been playing phenomenal. In this game, LeBron James played 37 minutes. He had 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. DeAndre Ayton, 16 assists. So I feel like this Lakers team, there's a lot of key players. Between Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura, DeAndre Ayton, LeBron, obviously, and Austin Reeves. Without Luka, I still think they have a shot to beat OKC next series, but it will be very tough. Luka expect to come back around the end of next series, so Lakers kind of in a tough position right now, but they win 4-2 against the Rockets. Oh, also, KD was pretty much out for all of this series. Nuggets, Timberwolves. Timberwolves take that one. 4-2 in Game 6. Game 6, Timberwolves win 110-98. Jokic, 28 points in Game 6, but does not get it done. Jaden McDaniels leads with 32 points on the game. And I was actually very surprised by this. I think the Nuggets were one of the best teams in this playoff this year. They got Jokic, who's the best player in the league right now. Even key players like Cameron Johnson, Jamal Murray, Christian Braun. I think they are a great team. But the Timberwolves had a really great series. In Game 6, Anthony Edwards is out. Anthony Edwards remains out. I believe he's expected to, or he did play in Game 1. So, but he was out for the most of this series with a concussion. Knee injury. Julius Randle in this Game 6, 18 points. Jay McDaniels, 32, 10 and 3. Rudy Gobert, 10 and 13. Terrence Shannon Jr., 24 points. So Timberwolves get it done in Game 6. And next series is Spurs Trailblazers. Spurs win 4-1. Wemby head injury. That's what I mixed it up with. But Wemby with a head injury in this one, so he misses, I believe, Game 4, maybe Game 3, most of Game 3, but 17, 14, and 3 in Game 5. It's in between him and Shai, really, for MVP. So I'm excited to see who wins that one. I think Shea has the upper hand right now, but Wemby's definitely there. Next, Pistons Magic. 1 seed Pistons versus 8 seeds Magic. Pistons get it done in Game 7. Closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be almost a sweep. I mean, Paolo in Game 7 had 38 points, so great game by him. 38, 9, and 6. Cade, 32, 1, and 12 assists. A double-double for Cade in Game 7. And Pistons, another powerhouse team that I thought could get it done quicker. I thought they were going to sweep this one, but they do get it done in Game 7, which they will advance. They will play the Cavs, who win in Game 7, against the Raptors. Game 6, very entertaining game. RJ Barrett, top of the key, three-pointer to win the game, force a Game 7, but they did not win in this game. RJ Barrett has 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Scotty Barnes, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. But, I mean, all that effort, they couldn't win. I mean, for the majority of the second half, Cavs were winning by double digits. They ended up winning by 12, 114 to 102. But the Raptors did have a bit of a lead near the start of the game. So, Cavs come back in that one, in Game 7. And they take Game 7. They will play... they'll play the Pistons, the Knicks, Hawks, and this Game 6 was terrible. Knicks win by 51 points in Game 6. That's insane to me. I don't think I really have to talk about that game much. That is pure dominance, and this is the most surprising of all of them. The Philadelphia 76ers upsets the number 2 Celtics in Game 7, 109 to 100, and now predicting the semifinals. Pistons, Cavs, I think Pistons and maybe 6 there. Knicks, Sixers, I'd say Knicks in 7. Thunder, Lakers, I mean, I'm a little biased because I'm rooting for the Lakers this year in the playoffs, but I do think Lakers have a good shot. I think this will go to Game 6 or Game 7. Timberwolves, Spurs, I think Spurs in 5 in that one. So, next segment, we're going to be talking about the entire Bills draft, rounds 1 through 7, so we'll see you guys there.
To enlist into the National Guard, you first have to contact a recruiter. So either calling up your local office or going online and finding who your nearest recruiter is. So you talk to the recruiter. Once you speak to them and you schedule an appointment, you come in. Don't be afraid to come into our office. Coming in does not make you have to join. It's just answering any questions that you might have and seeing how we can help you get there.
Life moves fast, but the moments that matter slow us down. School runs, weekend games, road trips you'll never forget. It's all about getting there safely, comfortably, and together. At Schultz Chevy, we're here to help you find a vehicle that fits your family with space, reliability, and peace of mind you can count on. At Schultz Chevy, built on trust, driven by family.
From our lot to your driveway, we read it's Schultz Chevy, where every deal feels like a win.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome back to the second segment of this week's CCS Sportscast. This segment, we're going to be talking about the draft. So to get started, Bills trade 3 times in the first round. Honestly, dreadful to be there at the draft. It was a very cool experience, but we're there. We've been standing all day. And then Bills trade. We're like, okay, 4 more picks. Trade again, 2 more picks, and then they trade out. So second round pick. So their first pick. Edge TJ Parker. In college, TJ Parker last year had 5 sacks. He's going to be playing off-ball backer for us. He had 3 fumble recoveries and 37 total tackles. So, I don't love the pick. I think we could have gotten more value at 26. Instead, we trade back, and we do get a lot of value in the late rounds, but TJ Parker, he's going to play off-ball backer on the other side of Bradley Chubb, so it's going to be, honestly, backers are kind of confusing right now. It's going to be Chubb, our inside backers, and then Parker. So, next pick, corner, Davidson Igbinosun. And again, this is not a great pick. Igbinosun was more of like a late third talent. He's going to be a depth piece for the Bills. In second round depth piece, I don't know if that's great. And a big concern about Igbinosun is his penalties on the year. He has like 19 penalties last year for Ohio State. And that's just because he's a very physical corner. But like those penalties, that cost games a lot for the Bills in the past. It's cost a lot of games. And I don't know. I don't know if I love Igbinosun at pick 62, late second round. So, but it does fit the need of corner. I don't know how he's going to fit in for the Bills, but pick's not terrible. Next, I believe we're into the 4th round now, but I believe that in this draft, the 4th round, we got our best value. So first pick in the 4th round, we get tackle Jude Bowery. Bowery will battle at guard with Alec Anderson, maybe Cushenberry there, but that's a good pick. Skylar Bell at next pick. This is my favorite pick in the entire draft. Skylar Bell, 6 foot. Receiver, more of a slot guy, but I do think he can sit under Khalil Shakir for a bit, can maybe even run a double slot at a point, but he is the best talent in this draft, biggest steal in the 4th round, and I think it fits the Bills perfectly. Bills need another receiver, and it's everybody eats offense. We don't need a true number 1. We need multiple guys who are reliable, exactly like Khalil Shakir. Can catch the ball. We don't have to worry about drop problems, and very reliable. And we need multiple of those guys. I think that fits. Skylar Bell fits right into that status quo. Next, Caleb Alarms Orr, linebacker at TCU. He will battle for the starting job, I assume, with Dorian Williams. Maybe even try to battle for second string with Joe Andreessen there. So I do think that's a good pick. And then more late round value, Jalen Kilgore, safety out of South Carolina. And from what I've heard, I heard that he is going to be a depth piece for the Bills for a couple years, but I do think he sits under guys like DeMar Hamlin that we have, Geno Stone, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. We have those people all on short contracts, so I do think we wait a year or two, and this guy could potentially be the starter. Next, Zane Durant, defensive tackle out of Penn State. I'm glad that the Bills went with Zane Durant in specific as a D tackle. I mean, I'm a Penn State fan, but I do like this pick. He was very dominant at tackle for Penn State last year. The only bad thing about him, he has a very small frame. He's a 6'1" D tackle, 300 pounds. So he is definitely on the smaller side of a D tackle. But we have a big true nose in like Dwayne Carter, Ed Oliver even. We can put him there, Dorian. But, yeah. Torreno Pride Jr., 7th round pick for the Bills out of Missouri. 5'11" corner. More corner depth, pretty much. And then Tommy Doman, punter, out of Florida. Bills, again, need a punter, so filling the need. And then Armaj Reed Adams, another guard that will battle for a starting spot in the trenches. So, in total, if I had to grade this Bills draft, I'd give it about a B. I do think they reach at pick 35 with TJ Parker, at pick 62 with Igbinosun. I think they could have waited a little bit and even traded back from there. If they traded back, I would like them to trade back for a player that we know it's a certified, we can't worry about the boom or bust. I would rather the Bills trade their first-round pick for a decent off-ball linebacker, but we do go with edge TJ Parker. I don't think it's a bad move, though, because we don't pay him as much, and he does have a lot of potential. But next segment, we're going to have Krez Guion talk about Sabres beat the Bruins in first-round Stanley Cup playoffs. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next segment.
There's always something happening in Lakewood. Kids can climb, swing, and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay. Where good times live.
At Phone Zone, we've got you covered from head to toe, literally. From the latest sneakers to the hottest phones, we carry the county's largest cell phone inventory and the freshest styles, all at prices that can't be beaten. We're friendly, we know our stuff, and we're here to make your experience as easy as possible. Locally owned and operated since 2011, we're not just a store, we're your neighbors. Phone Zone, your one-stop shop for all things mobile.
Looking for something special? Something you won't find anywhere else? Dot's Gift Boutique is downtown Jamestown's destination for ready-to-go gifts, gorgeous home and garden decor, and all those perfect little finds you didn't know you needed. Just steps away from all your favorite spots, make Dot's on 3rd Street your next stop downtown. Dot's Gift Boutique. You'll find just what you're looking for.
"70 years ago, it started with ink, paper, and a promise to do things right. Today, that same promise powers something bigger. JRSC Digital, where tradition meets speed and ideas turn into impact. From custom apparel and bold signage to targeted direct mail and promo products that get noticed, we don't just make it, we make it matter. Fast turnaround, local service, trusted for 70 years. JRSC Digital. Consider the possibilities."
The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together.
Welcome back to CCS Sportscast. On the last segment, I brought Kresge with me, diehard Sabres fans. So we are going to talk to him about how the Sabres did in their last series against the Bruins. So what do you think, Kresge?
So I'd first like to shout out Patrick Smeraldo behind the director's seat there.
Taking
the cameras. He's doing my job today. So I was very, very excited that we were able to get past the first round. Sabres have not made it past the round in as long as I can remember, at least before I've been alive.
Yeah.
So that's exciting for us to get just into the playoffs. Now we're past the first round. I'd like to highlight couple key players from the playoffs. One big name that has really popped up as of recently, Zach Benson. He's been good forever, but the media really latched onto him after he made some big plays in the playoffs. King Rat, as Sabres fans will call him. He is just an amazing support player. I think he had 2 goals and 3 assists in the thing, and he drew 1 goal and 2 assists in the last game.
Yeah.
And he drew 28 penalty minutes
yeah.
on the other team, because that's just what he does. He's just a great support player for, I forget who's on his line, because Oslin got hurt. I think it's Josh Norris, and I can't remember the other one off my top of my head. But
yeah.
He was playing with Josh Norris. He's good at adapting situations, because Oslin and Norris keep getting hurt, and they swap out, and he's just on fire all the time.
What do you think about, so they play the Canadians, correct?
Play the Canadians.
What do you think about that matchup?
Canadians matchup is super interesting because it's 2 of basically what's the same team. We're both super young teams. I think Canadians are faster than us. I think we're the second fastest team and they're the fastest team in the NHL. So I think we need to do what the Bruins did to us. They need to get in our heads and slow us down, because when we stopped playing our game against the Bruins, that's when we lost those 2 games. When we went fast, we won, 6-1 in the third game. If we keep doing that, I don't think they could hold on to our speed if we start beating them up. Get Beck Mallenstein out there and let him lay through hits.
Yeah. So, is there do you think the MVP of the Sabres so far this playoff run?
This playoff run, our stars haven't really been going. Darlene and Tage have been actually pretty quiet. I think Zach Benson. He just creates so much offense for our team. I can't even. His role is so interesting, just because he plays defense in the offensive zone. He gets the puck and takes it and gives it to somebody else. It's super interesting. Yeah. We have all-star EMS hanging out outside. I'm a little confused as to what's going on there.
What?
They're pulling out the door. We'll see what happens with that.
Something happened upstairs, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure. So we got. I was talking about Zach Benson. Benson, I'm going to take as my MVP. He generates so much offense.
Yeah. Is there any notes you have about the rest of the playoffs, any other series?
The Pacific is really an interesting thing to me. It's a complete pillow fight down there. You have Colorado, Dallas, and Minnesota that all have to play each other. Minnesota, I believe, is playing Colorado next series, which is just going to be a complete shootout between the 2 teams. I think that's going to be some really fun hockey to watch. I think Minnesota was better than Dallas. They just their big pickup was Jack Quinn in the middle of the season, and that skyrocketed them. I think I'm on board. Not a big Jack Quinn fan. Everybody hates when I say that. But I would rather he be up on forward. But that's besides the point.
So in the last Sabres series against the Bruins, because honestly, I'm not a big hockey person, but it's made me think, I got to start watching the Sabres. What do you think is drawing in so much, publicity to Sabres, other than to the fact that they've never been this relevant? But why do you think they're being so popular now?
Everybody wants to root for the underdog, right?
Right.
People were rooting for the Bills when they were just starting to get up with Josh Allen. Everybody wants to root for the underdog. Sabres have set the record, I'm sure, for many leagues on the most playoffs missed in a row. And I just think everybody wants that Cinderella story, right? Sabres go to the Stanley Cup, win it after missing the playoffs for 18 straight years. Yeah. That's got to be your reason. And I just think Buffalo, as a sports community, is one of the better sports communities in the country. All of our fans we pack our barns, pack our stadiums. Yeah. Everybody comes out. So, like, if you're watching the Tampa Bay game, they got 200 people outside in the park against their Game 7 against Montreal, and they lost because they don't have a stronger fan base than Montreal. Montreal packed their stadium in.
Right. Why do you, like, because, again, I kind of kept track in the last series, but, like, when they won by a lot. Like, and what they win? 4-2, Game 6?
Yeah.
So, it was 4-1 in that game? In Game 6? Correct?
Yes.
And then it was like 6-1 another game. Like, when they win by a lot. Why do you think that is?
That's just when they play their game. They're such a faster team than Boston. Boston's really built on physicality, and they lost a lot of their really physical players. And jokingly, the two Sabres that they got are two of the weaker players that we had when we were going up. So they just couldn't match that speed. But when we played down to them and tried to play their game, it just didn't work for us. But when we were skating fast, getting up ice, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah. What do you think the Sabres have to do in this next series to beat Montreal?
Again, I mentioned before, I think we need to play physical. Montreal might be faster than us. They're younger, even younger than us, which is surprising. So I think we need to lay the hammer a little bit, and not let Caulfield at his ripe height of 5'8" run around the whole ice. You got to let him know you're there a little bit. I think game one is very much a statement game on whether we can hold on to their speed for a full 60 minutes, or if we're going to do what I would think we would do is try and roughen them up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, especially this season, like the story is they fired their GM, and then they've just been winning. Why do you think they just turned up after they fired their GM? Like, why do you think they're still going? What do you think drives them?
I had mentioned this before. I think Lindy Ruff had something to say. He was like, I'm going to get canned. But I also think, from a captain standpoint, Darlene, I think a lot of those players were actually pretty fond of Kevin Adams. I've spoken to him before because he has a house near here. I won't say where. He's just a really nice guy, and I think a lot of those, like, as a captain, Darlene, he's got to be thinking too, I got to rile up my guys here. We can't lose people that we like in this organization. And they've been hot ever since, and they've now realized, oh wait, we have enough talent. We're a good hockey team. Let's go here.
Yeah. So, do you have any, like, last notes here talking about the Sabres?
Go Peyton Krebs.
Peyton Krebs. My guy's Owen Powers. I don't know.
You like
Owen Powers, yeah.
My grandfather's not going to like that. He's a big Owen Power hater. I like Owen Power, too.
Owen Power. All right. So, we will see you guys next Wednesday on CCS Sportscast.
There's always something happening in Lakewood. Kids can climb, swing, and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay. Where good times live.
Looking for a place where business thrives, nature surrounds you, and life doesn't come with a big city price tag? Welcome to Chautauqua County, where opportunity meets affordability. Build your career, grow your family, and enjoy the outdoors, all in one incredible place. Chautauqua County is open for business, for fun, for life. To learn more about the boundless opportunities Chautauqua has to offer, visit livechq.org.
Life moves fast, but the moments that matter slow us down. School runs, weekend games, road trips you'll never forget. It's all about getting there safely, comfortably, and together. At Schultz Chevy, we're here to help you find a vehicle that fits your family. With space, reliability, and peace of mind you can count on. Ed Schultz Chevy, built on trust, driven by family.
From our lot to your driveway, we reach. It's Schultz Chevy, where every deal feels like a win.